There is a battle that every great person must face. And I'm not talking about opening a flipping jar of sardine. No. It is the difference between whether you succeed in a meaningful way or you stay in the same place forever. So truth. The greatest warriors have fought it, and so you must. Hi, my name is Adiola, and on this channel we can get philosophical. We talk about how to live meaningfully, how to work profitably, as an artistic person of course. And sometimes we mock people better off than we are. You are welcome to the Art of Adiola. So what is this battle I'm talking about? As is my custom, I'll tell you a story. The war was over. But the journey home had only begun. To veteran soldiers, the toughest battle is to find home. Odysseus had buried too many men and burned too many cities to believe peace would come easy. The sea agreed. Storm after storm drove his ship off course. The crew grew hungry and thin, but worse, they remembered what they were supposed to return to, and that made every rut more accurate. Until one day, when the ship reached a land whose people were called Lotus Eaters. You know the story. But let me finish. These people did not seem hostile. If anything, they seemed happy to entertain warlord heroes. Odysseus sent a few men forward to examine the land. They did not return. What terrible danger could have befallen them? When Odysseus found them, they were sitting in a shade, their faces loose with calm. They spoke gently now. Home did not matter. What did they say? Home felt like a story told a long time ago. They could barely remember home, for remembering is the stone that sharpens all the blades of life. You see, the lotus eaters had a fruit called the lotus flower. If you eat it, you forget. It makes you not care. The only thing that matters is enjoying here and now. Odysseus did not eat this when offered to him. The men did not want to leave, but Odysseus was not known for his ruthlessness for nothing. He dragged them back to the ship against their wishes. The island slipped away. Behind them, the lotus eaters watched without anger or sorrow, already forgetting the men who almost stayed forever. Odysseus stood at the stand knowing this. Some enemies don't fight you. They wait for you to stop fighting yourself. You see, the lotus eaters, they tell people to stay just a little longer, but the only power you have is in that moment. You keep postponing your build to the future. Someday, you say, well, days have passed, years have passed, it's 2026 now. The lotus eaters also appear in Rick Riordan's Percy Jackson and the Olympians, the lightning thief. And this is actually a more modern spin on the lotus eaters. They were on a quest to save the world from the wrath of misguided gods, and they had 3 days to do it. They believed that the Lotus Casino in Las Vegas will hold the clue to how to get to the underworld. What great monsters will guide such a place, they wondered. It will have to be greater than the mighty many-headed Hydra that they fought before. The Lotus Casino welcomed Percy and his friends like they'd been expected. Free food, free lotus flowers, free games, no clocks, no windows. You could play forever. You could stay forever. Sorry, so truth. Percy, Annabeth, and Laura lost track of time. They laughed. They wondered, they forgot. Then Percy noticed something wrong. A boy dressed like he stepped out of another decade. The frog teamed. People weren't visiting, they were trapped. Children of all ages stuck there. They escaped, but not without resistance, from the Lotus Eaters. Away from the games, away from the lights, away from the voice whispering. Just a bit longer. Luckily, they had been there for minutes. Also, they thought initially, but they found out they were on the last day of their course. Surely, the Lotus Casino is greater than the mighty Hydra or the vengeful bitter Medusa. For these vicious monsters did not take them days to subdue. Outside, the world felt harsh, and time rushed, furious at having been ignored. This is everything you shouldn't do in 2026. And number one, as is in our story, you are fighting a battle that you don't know you're fighting, and you're not taking it seriously enough. And why this battle is so effective is you should not know that you're fighting it. I think we've created low-cost casino and we've broadcasted it into the world. We keep being faster, cheaper, easier, better. Basically commercialization. And we've created pleasures that people did not earn. When you received a gift, a powerful gift, you have to earn it. Like the story of Aladdin, the Cave of Wonders, there is always a test. The test is in the difficulty. Do not take more than you need, or something to test your knowledge to see you know enough to handle such a gift. How do we get our gift of pleasures as a society? We cheapen the cost of production to the point of modern slavery. Someone else suffers for the gift that we're going to benefit from. How do we know we are worthy of the gift? We take the pleasures like AI, we use it to replace humans. We let greed to permeate everything we do. The cave of treasures and pleasures always comes crumbling down. Or like in the case of Jafar and the lamp, not earning the gift you're getting. It corrupts you as a person. You're something less than a human, it transforms you. We've created a real-life Lotus Casino. Listen, The only power you have is now. Every now you're in. That's the greatest asset you'll ever have. Move your hands. Move your hands now. Touch the subscribe. I'm trying to do something. Listen, wait. I'm trying to push the subscribe button. Now, move your hand a minute ago. Move your hand a second into the future. You keep postponing things. Till later. You have power later. You don't. You keep pushing everything till tomorrow. Tomorrow doesn't exist. No one has ever been there. We're always in today. If you keep pushing all your dreams to the future, till tomorrow, dreams is all they'll ever be. And the pleasures from Lotus Casino, they'll surely outshine the future pleasures, all your dreams of finding home and protecting your loved ones, your family. But that's because you're only thinking in terms of now. Lotus casinos, they have diminishing returns. So many people are stuck, including men, warlorn, that have been degraded to adolescents, stuck in a casino, stuck in an arcade. Stuck in an arcade. But there is hope yet. However, you have to have the decency to panic now. Number one mistake you made in 2025 is engaging in a battle that you didn't even know you were fighting. Number two, every time you relaxed, you did it by mistake. Let's say you were walking and then you got a notification on your phone, and from there you're like, let me check out my favorite artist, Jojo Siwa. Oh wait, you ordered pineapple pizza and ice cream, and then you ate it with a fork, and then you chewed.
I eat my ice cream.
Chewed this ice cream. Yes, it happens. I've seen it. You psychopath. No, there is nothing wrong with what you did, even though you might probably go to hell, and even though your father probably feels like he failed. Maybe you did. It's not wrong that you did it. It's wrong that you didn't plan before you did such a thing. Plan to do such a thing. And I forgive you. I forgive you. You are working, you're fighting to preserve home. Home is where the heart is. Home is where loved ones are. I mean they are the goal after all. You are the goal after all. So even this relaxing time is precious. But how we handle it often diminishes it. You use cheap pleasures that are almost like magic spells, almost commanding you. I mean, you did not want to do it, but you did it. You use it to block out all those that matter. You watch meaningless trends, you let them consume you. You ingest slow poisons constantly. You've set your mind to mild, genteel pleasures. Now you need the harder stuff. You're bored. What's off? You didn't even end these pleasures. It was too easy. When you rest totally. Put off your lights, no distractions. Sleep, smile wide, smile more, look into her eyes. Watch the children play. Heck, play with them. Get rid of that iPad for once. No half measures, right? For once, just dedicate the time. Say the right words. The ones in your head. And when all is said and done, and there's nothing left to say, say nothing at all. Enjoy the silence. And then you go back to work, you fight. And you fight like you relax. Number 3 thing you did wrong in 2025 was you had the wrong friends. That is the greatest resource they have. Stop wasting people's time and yours. One of the greatest clues I have as to whether someone knows and respects themselves or not are the type of friends they keep. I'm not even going to tell you this story. Stay away from me this story. It's too soon. You'll be gossiping. Yes, I was saying. One of the greatest clues you have as to whether someone knows and respects themselves is at the type of friends they keep and whether they have Stanley Cups and Labubus. Time is the greatest resource we have. What are you doing? People are time, friends are time, they have time, you are time. Don't waste each other's time. Everybody has time. How long, how short, and no one knows. Your guess is as good as mine. All we know is that people that drink alcohol -7 years on average, smoking -10, obesity -5 to 10 years, poor sleep, poor diet, loneliness, poverty, untreated mental illness, physical inactivity, mosquitoes, Nigerian growth, poisonous gas from expired potatoes in your basement with no ventilation. My point is, there are so many ways to die. In fact, more than 1,000 ways to die. No, I mean my point is, people are precious. and so very consequential. Have you ever met someone and it felt right? Have you ever met someone and your life was better for it? Have you ever met someone and they make every moment worse? Do you even like your friends? Do they like you? Girls are very terrible sometimes with this. They are actively trying to keep their enemies close for no good reason. The problem is we don't choose our friends or associates. They're just conveniently there at the right time. Like motherless kittens at 9 p.m. in the night as you're walking your dog. That's why I have 5 cats. That's why you have way too many friends that don't care about you. Okay. If something were to happen to you, if you don't have money for food, or if you were kidnapped, hold up. They are probably not even showing now that you have minimal problems in your life. I know myself. And I know I won't show up for most people because I know I don't care a lot about just anyone. That's why I don't keep so many friends. I walk alone and it hasn't killed me yet. I go to the bathroom alone. I'm still standing. I don't keep so many friends. It's fake. It's not real. It's Instagram. It's a waste of time. However, if something were to happen to my sister Bimbo, I will get her back. All die trying. That's what I will do. If someone is not willing to do much for you and you don't even like the person, have the movies and books have they taught you nothing? There is a trend here. I see it now. You don't choose. You don't choose how you spend your time. You don't choose how you relax. You didn't choose last year. Yes, important. You don't choose your time. You don't choose your friends. You don't choose the first cholera. I would know. That's a problem. Maybe if you focus on choosing every day, your life will change. Say no to the wrong thing. Say yes. You definitely yes to the right thing. Don't let life push you around. Maybe if you focus on choosing every day, your life will change. Okay, like some completely useless information. So some days ago, this guy was like trying to date me. Like nothing new because I'm young and hot and like beautiful. I don't even know Valentine's Day is like a month from now. And he says he's going to spoil me. So I say no. And my friends are listening and they're like, what is wrong with you? Just why do you keep saying no to people? But they don't know because they're commoners. They won't understand. All of the story, be young, hot, and beautiful. You don't need to do much. Just focus on your goals. And this terrible time that you need to put your energy, your time, your effort into your work, it's going to eliminate everyone that doesn't really care about you. They'll be gone with the wind. The sheer amount of time and effort will flush out people that should not be your friends. Stop using friends the same way you use alcohol to evade social anxiety. It's not healthy, it's not good for you. Don't only get friends, get business associate friends. People will come into your life and they will accelerate, they will speed up, get friends different sides of your life, and you get a friend by being a friend. So help them out and they'll help you out. But this takes time. Only get people that you truly do like and appreciate in that capacity so you can have time for them. Don't just pack friends like Pokemon cards. Number 4 thing that you probably did wrong in 2025. You know when to play safe versus when to take risk. And if you're an artistic person, you probably suck at finding a balance between risk-taking and being practical and playing safe. People have this problem that if you feel you're special, I'm special, you're more of a risk-taker. Well, there's something to be said for risk-taking. You're thinking like a child. You know what, I'm not even insulting you. When I first started YouTube, I used to believe that the first video I post, Ubzo and everyone will know me and I'll have all this money and build my house and... But after 3 years, I'm still here with not up to 100 views. Thank you, YouTube. Don't be like Adiola. Don't be stupid. So, what I'm doing this year, I'm getting a bunch of ventures ranging from low risk to high risk. And you should do so as well. Put your egg in many baskets. After many days, it'll come back to you. Right now, I'm selling my artwork. I mean, like, it's almost reasonable to have something to support you as an adult. I don't know. Sounds crazy. Number 5, you need to fail faster. You win faster by failing faster. And sometimes as artists, we want to put all the quality, especially when you're passionate about something. You want to put all the quality, all the passion into one work. But just try and be fast, because the faster you are, the more experience you're going to get, the better you get. From quality, you get quantity. No, from quantity, you get quality. You do something more, you get better at it. Then from getting better, you can do more while being better. So focus on quality Plus, your chances of luck, they go up the more exposure you have. Number 6, the very last point. Do something exotic or strange. No, it doesn't have to be expensive. At some point in my life, I learned how to respect myself, and most people don't. You do not see yourself as a person the way you see other people as people. I now see myself as a person. It's like being two people. Yeah, don't worry, I'm not mentally ill. Yeah, I think that started for me when I was editing videos. I went through a rough patch in my life at that point, and it was crazy. Panic attacks, hallucinations. I couldn't sleep at night. I was a mess. A lot of things happened. And I started editing videos, and there's just something about editing. Is something that is the type of tasks that you do. And if you really like it, you like it. And sometimes I see myself do something in the video, and I laugh. And for it to provide me so much joy, just something I did on my own, it made me to value myself. And now when I joke, I don't need you to laugh. If I laugh, I enjoy myself. And that also happened, apart from the editing, it was accelerated when I got those 5 cats we mentioned earlier. Having to take care of them and wake up. I found them when they were kittens, they were 6 months old, their mother had died. Having to preserve that type of life, it was special to me. And it helped me to explore myself and really know what to do. I mean, I had to be tougher. You know, or you think you know, or you think you know yourself. But with you, it's like an old marriage. It's not exciting anymore. Do something new that calls to yourself. Take up dancing, skating, go out in public, do something crazy. Dancing, singing. Wear the type of clothes you want to wear when you get slimmer. Your resolution was to get slimmer so you could wear those clothes. Wear them. If you can enter. Travel, learn a language, eat with chopsticks, read that book you've been postponing, start social media. Just do it. Nike, sponsor me. As you push yourself harder in new directions, as you explore your scope, you will never be the same again. Isn't that the goal? My truth. So if you like this video, like it. If you dislike the video, keep it to yourself. I mean, did you really dislike it if you watched it this far? And subscribe or you'll never see me again.